There are stories that whisper in the cold wind of the north, curried from the sagas yet seldom spoken. I am the wanderer who once walked the halls of Jotunheim, where shadows lengthened and the gods themselves trembled. The tale I share is not written in your books, but etched in the stones and in the silence of ancient forests. I am Utgard Loki, not the trickster of Asgard, not the sly companion of Odin, though men confuse our names. I am older, vaster, and my halls lie beyond the reach of your 9 worlds. You may have heard of the journey Odin, Thor, and Loki crossing into my realm, seeking to test their might. They thought me a giant to be challenged, yet I was no giant. I was the very embodiment of illusion and hidden strength. In my hall they drank deep, wrestled strong, and thought themselves wise. But all they faced was shadows of my will. Thor could not drain a horn whose end was the sea itself. He could not lift a cat that was in truth the Midgard servant. He could not fell an old crone who was time. I watched the gods struggle and falter, their pride unraveling in silence. Even their Allfathers I could not pierce the web I wove, for I am the veil between truth and deception, the power that cloaks the impossible. When I revealed the truth, they grew pale. Even Thor's hammer hung heavy, and his rage turned to unease. Yet I released them unharmed, for it was not my task to slay gods. It was enough that they had seen their limits, enough that they carried the memory of Utgard back to Asgard, whispering that some powers are beyond even the divine. Few remember me now. I am not sung in your temples or carved upon your stones. But when fog coils on the moors, when horizons blur, when you cannot trust the ground beneath your feet, that is where my hand lingers. I am forgotten, but never gone. Perhaps you think it was only a tale, a parable woven for children. But then, why do the gods themselves speak of that night with unease? Why did Odin turn his single eye away when asked of Utgard? Some truths are meant only to unsettle, and in the unsettling lies their power. But if Utgard was only illusion, then what remains of me when the illusions are gone? Perhaps you have already walked in my shadow without ever knowing my name.